Hello, hola, konnichiwa, bonjour, erende. Welcome to Cheese Disabled. I'm Brad. For today, I'm a lot of people. You can see new logo, new intro, new music, new list chat screen. It's a new game for the channel. It's Final Fantasy Friday, baby. It's a good day for me. We struggled hard yesterday, and as of right now, it looks like we might have secured the PS5. I don't know for sure, but I'm sure hoping so. That was one of the goals of the things I wanted to bring to the channel moving forward, so we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, we are on Final Fantasy XIV. It's an MMO, something different. We're doing something different. We're doing live comm, using the voice changer. We're getting some character work in here, some character development. We're really expanding horizons. I hope you enjoy it. Hope it's a lot of fun for you. This is an introductory episode. It can only go up from here, but I wanted to set the stage with the character, all the intro cinematics, and just kind of give you a feel of what the game looks like for those who might not be sure if they're interested or not. So thank you for watching. As the intro said, don't forget to subscribe. Let's go. Look at those boots. Those are pretty nice.
Here.
Feel. Scary dude. She looking fly in that gear though. Damn. In the words of the immortal Ron Simmons, damn. Hey, you. You've been sleeping a long time, haven't you? We're almost to Skyrim. Hey, I'll give people voices. You alright, lass? You were moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the Aether, I reckon. You'll get used to it though, don't worry. I don't know why I gave him that voice. You there, halt! Need to turn down the music. What's all this about? Oh, he's a little guy. Inspection men, search the carriage. I'm just an honest peddler, friends, so don't be disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. That's pretty savage. Sir, look, Psalmist. I just saw this dude pull this out of his pocket. These cops are crooked in Eorzea. Honest peddler, was it? Since when does honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? Oh, says got the marijuana. You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days unless you can afford the fine. Oh, I see. Yeah, business as usual. Ooh. Wasn't the cops, okay. Amalia, to arms, to arms. Oh, whoa. 7 hells, consider this a warning. Now go, all of you. Shakedown, turn into beastmen. Oh, shit. Beastmen are savage. Oh, hey. That's dirty. They're hitting him from the back. That's wrong. That's just wrong. Phew. That kind of excitement ain't good for the old heart. Be careful around them blast blades. Bastards will have you shut off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank you gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me coming till we arrive? The youngins don't much care for conversation. So emo. Brent's the name and peddling's my game. Trade. Judging by your unusual garments, I raise you one of them new adventurers. Oh. I knew it, going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now, what's that we call living? So as long as you can avoid dying, I mean, I ain't no secret adventuring's a risky business these days, especially. What was it first attracted to it? Well, first you get the money, then you get the power, and then you get the respect. We want the power. Dame total up there. Help there. Power as in empowered to do us good. Yeah, that's it. Protecting the weak and fighting it for what's right and all that. I thought that's what you meant. Well, eventually they get a lot of fighting, and that's for sure. You never be sure of a chance to polish your Warcraft and adventurer business. Warcraft? I thought I was playing Final Fantasy 14. When you arrive in town, you best enroll at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. Wouldn't it hurt to join a guild neither? Fools also have no few, so fancy learning to fight with a sword, your fist, or even spells, you think about seeking one out. Remember, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. That's true. By the way, is this your first trip to Ul'dah? It's not, but we'll say it is. So you get the full experience. That is. Well, then let me, this journeyman, tell you the ins and outs of your destination. The strip club, liquor store, grocery outlet, froyo place. Uldah's ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folks know, the syndicate holds all the real power. That sounds suspect. Them and their monetarist cronies would happily get rid of a Grace altogether, but that wouldn't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the royalists, and the royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have enough power, throwing the weight of the wealth against the wealth of each other, and there's signs of no signs of stopping. Force the Lizardmen, that's the Amalia, couldn't care less about the Ul'dah politics. They have their own interests, say, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war's a gift to peddlers and breeding profit and all that. It's a shame to me, see. I'm inclined to agree. I think we're here. A long last. Behold Ul'dah, jewel of Thanalan, where folk turns and sand into gold. All right. We're here in the city.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name,
Is
Ulda.
Soul Calibur.
Even with the coming of the 7th Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis.
This bustling oasis.
As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
Oh, that's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, and it's to the high cart road for me. Here, I want to have this by way. Thanks for putting up with me and prattle. Hey, give me. You never did tell me your name though, hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider this square. If you don't know my name, how am I you're gonna know if I become storied though? Like, that makes no sense. You don't know my name when everybody's like, oh, this Eva Shadowheart chick, she's doing all this stuff. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, no, I don't know a difficult name. Two-tone hair, looking all fly.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
A battle rages through time. Soul Calibur. I swear that's what that guy reminds me of. Final Fantasy 14. Welcome. All right, we're in the city. Boy, venture over here. I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance? Hey, how can I tell? Trying to hit on me, sucker? John Lennon. Name's Wymond, and business is new and every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some valuable advice by way of the welcome to All Fair City? Free of charge even, just this once, like. Alright, John Lennon, I'll take your advice. Welcome into our shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts of Thanalan. Please select the controls you wish to use, mouse and keyboard. All right. All right, we gotta make some adjustments. Modi, she's the master of the Adventurers Guild and sets you on the right path. I know this sounds a little culty. Everyone keeps talking about the right path. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with adventurer and adventurer. All right. You've begun a quest. Use the do list to help you complete your task. Okay, do list. Upon receiving quests, the current objectives appear under the quest title on the duty list. Right side of the screen, the maximum of 5 quests can be displayed at once. Clicking on the title will open the quest in your journal, allowing you to review objectives and rewards. Okay, so pretty standard stuff. As I said before, I have played Final Fantasy XIV extensively on the PS4. I haven't played it at all on the PC. I bought it for the PC quite a while ago. And yeah, I was in game in the previous expansions. I was in game in Heavensward, never made it to in game in Stormblood, and have not played Shadowbringers at all. So played a tank. I was a pretty competent tank back in the day, not to toot my own horn, but I enjoyed playing tanks. So thought I'd give it a shot. This is a preferred server. Diabolos was when I made the character, at least. I don't know if it still is. It might not be by the time this gets up. That fluctuates on and off, which means you get faster experience gains and stuff like that. So and you get money and gear when you hit like level 20 or something like that. They kind of hook you up for coming to a preferred server. I like Diabolos. He's one of my favorite cards in the Final Fantasy trading card game, which we will be getting a bunch of those new Opus 12 cards and Opus 11 cards next week. I'm super stoked. Might show some of them off on the channel. So anyway, collecting rewards. Complete a quest by right-clicking the NPC with a check mark displayed above his or her head. Completing quests will earn you a variety of rewards for items and experience points. Okay. So we'll run over here, turn in this quest. Why, hello there. Who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. I should utilize my voice changer.
Hello. Wrong one.
Name's Mamodi, and I own this fine establishment if it pleases you.
I also manage
the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you it is, without someone like me to steer you right, you'd find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught in a business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Amalja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for right on forever now. Then there's the Gallian Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. They definitely are. Hey, the people drink and make merry, but that's underneath it all. There's worrying and lingered feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the Lesser Moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an eighth hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas the end of the world had just come at last. But then things begin to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next, some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is they don't. Nobody does. There is one thing the survivors agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollection of those brave heroes are as jumbled as the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their face to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten, so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why when I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city, all I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave a doll in a better state than you found her. You can promise that I'll be happy to let you join the guild. Alright, the promise is a promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spinning and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Ul'dah can mean business for the quicksand too. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register. Neat as you can. Eva Shadowheart. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls right off the tongue. It does. Alright, Miss Shadowheart, on behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially...
Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness. I swear to you, I'll bring you your money.
In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if Christ blasphemed. Be grateful you're given a fourth chance to offend. You two attend to this scum.
No, please. Mercy.
Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Not an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I'll doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bother me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a lady muse on many manhoods of her acquaintance from time to time. Any road, welcome to Uda, Eva. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little about our fair city.
Alright, complete the quest. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. Taking the first step is adventure in the city of Ul'dah. Listen well to wisdom of Modi, and then go forth the incredible adventure that awaits you. Nice. Main scenario. Important quests that used to tell the story of Eorza and the Peter people are called main scenario quests. These tasks are easily distinguishable from the others by the unique icon. Quests using this icon indicate a task series or tasks that are tied to new duties or features you have yet to unlock. Alright, and I know that this was kind of a less eventful episode, but it sets up what we're doing here. And before we move on, I am going to go get some stuff out of the mail. If I can leave. Can I not leave? Oh shoot, I can't leave. All right, so we're gonna activate this quest, and then we'll go get some stuff out of the mail, and then we'll call it a day on this first episode. Modi, the proprietress of the quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring.
Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform as to help you to get to know the place. First of all, if you want to visit the Aetheryte Plaza, to get there, head west from here until you reach the Emerald Avenue. Then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called Aetheryte. You gotta rock onto Emerald Avenue, and then you gotta boogie. If it weren't for Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a darn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that to the one with the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetherite before, Ava? If not, just lay your hand on the thing, and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Gladiators Guild over at the Coliseum. Assuming that sword ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the Steppe of Thrall. Goods from all across Eorzea are and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale in Ul'dah as long as you got the gil. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought to, Ava. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Sir Skoga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the market once you need it. In short, then visit the Aetheryte Plaza, the Gladiators Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, before you go, a word of advice. While there are more than a few unsavory characters out there to try to take advantage of you, there are also some honest-to-goodness people with problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to the city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize, instead of chasing after guild the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's what it's about for me. Last time you get going. Oh, and let me know when you're finished, will you? That way I won't spend my day worrying that you're down to your small clothes without a guild of your name. That's the smith.
All right. Oh, I just sent my mic with my mouth. Ouch. Main menu. All right, sanctuaries. Press the moon icon will appear to the right of your experience bar. Whenever you enter sanctuary while you're in the special area, you will acquire a rested bonus. The bonus will continue to grow even if you're offline. All experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering while under the benefit of the rested bonus will increase by 50%. Your current rested bonus is displayed on the top of your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. If the bar is blue, it indicates your bonus will carry over to the next level. Inns and cities, as well as various outposts and settlements, are classified as sanctuaries. To maximize your experience earning potential, make sure to always log out one of these areas. Simple enough. Okay, now the door opens. Main menu. The main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's main features. For example, selecting character under character opens a window containing your character's various attributes and currently equipped gear. Selecting journal under duty displays a list of current and completed quests and leave quests. If you wish to customize the game's various settings, including key layout, HUD layout, and system configuration, all can be found under system. Select active help to display these tutorial messages. Game's progress is saved automatically, so there is no in-game save or load function. However, to prevent data from being lost or corrupted, it is strongly recommended that you end each session by selecting log out or exit game. Navigation. Pressing M to your keyboard, selecting the mini-map, or selecting map under travel from the main menu in the lower right-hand corner of the screen will bring up the area map. If a quest objective located in that area, it will be indicated with a small icon. Location of your quest can be confirmed by clicking on the objective in the duty list. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. Running down here to the mail Moogle. The delivery Moogle, what they're called. Greetings, tall one. I'm a delivery Moogle, Kupo. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Moogles are supposed to hide in a tree and avoid contact with outsiders. Why would they ever agree to carry about dead letters? Why, indeed, if I had my way, I'd be curled up under the canopy of a nice oak dreaming about some beautiful Mooglet with a rainbow-colored pom-pom, Kupo. But no, the moon had to go and drop from the sky, causing all that terrible commotion. Aetherites were shattered, link shells rendered useless. For moons, the poor wingless people Eorzea had no way of communicating with each other beyond screaming at the top of their lungs. Which no one really approved of, Kupo. That is, until the little horned ones asked us to assist them by delivering messages. At first, we were wary of showing ourselves, where that one of you might catch and skin us, like you do every other forest furry. Once we saw how much we were appreciated, we knew we'd found our new calling. And I personally promised to try not reading along the way, Kupo. Look what we have here. 20 new letters arrived for you, Kupo. That's just as many as they can hold. Your mailbox is complete and an utter mess. There wasn't any room left, so I had to send back a letter, Kupo. Okay. Let's do Moogle Delivery Service. Moogle Delivery Service can be accessed by seeing one of the many lively Moogle sanctioned stations throughout Eorzea by clicking on a Moogle letter box. Service can be used to send messages, items, and guild anyone on your friends list. Clicking a new button located in the upper right hand corner of the Moogle Delivery Service will allow the open letter editor. In addition to composing a message, this interface can be used to specify a recipient as well as attach skill and or items. Alright, so as you can see, we have a mailbox full of stuff. Because I have all the collector's editions and various things. Some items can be used Granting various effects such as instant HP restoration, attribute boost, and more using item as simple selecting used from the item subcommands. Items with recast timers cannot be used again until the timer has expired. Items used often can be set to your hotbar for easy access. Untradables. You have obtained an untradable item. This item is yours and yours alone. It cannot be sold or traded. Unique. You have obtained a unique item. This item is special and you can never possess more than one at a time. Okay. Pose a Slipner horn for summoning a Slipner mount. May your enemies whimper at every ninny. Okay. So we will go in here. Slipner horn. Use. No. Okay. So that gives us a mount. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode here. I'm gonna clear out the mailbox and everything. And there's like 38 mails I gotta go through. I gotta clear out the mailbox, refresh the mailbox a couple times, get everything to come through. So I'll do that. I'll show you some of the stuff we ended up with afterwards and in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Stay golden, stay beautiful, stay safe. Goodbye.